the fact that this is a touchscreen device fundamentally changes. It closes completely the emotional gap between the content and the advertising and the device from you as a person, right? So that you really are participating with that brand in a actual physical way. And I think that really is why you're seeing much higher brand engagement rates in mobile than any other digital media channel, right? When you at least compare it to laptop, desktop, right? So certainly amazing. I do think this instant gratification is interesting too, right? Which is there's a lot of things that we sell to consumers as brands, and those that are in this instant gratification bucket, mobile's clearly going to be one of the biggest channels for them ever. And think about video content or gaming content or any of these kind of smaller purchases that you immediately want for entertainment. I mean, mobile is clearly going to even replace brick and mortar channels in that way. So I think mobile is very different. You take up the whole screen. It's not as cluttered, and it fits in people's lives in a different way, both in terms of the time and their mindset.
And within the mobile category itself, too, are there not, it looks like Taylor has questions about the differences between, say, the mobile experience on tablet versus smartphone versus maybe even the different operating systems.
Yeah, I was about to actually comment on tablets myself, because I think tablets is almost all of these dimensions on steroids, right? I mean, and if you even relate it to your own lives, it's always an effective way to think of it. The amount of convenience behavior, instantly gratifying behavior that's showing up in tablets, I think is even overwhelming the phone itself. I mean, it is a smaller device. Often your phone is in your pocket when you're on the go. When you can pull out your tablet, you're often in lean back mode, you're reading, you're on the train. I mean, so I think tablets is an exaggeration of all these dimensions. And the more tablets that are out there, and the more that you have desktops starting to look like tablets, and the form factor sort of morphs into everything mobile is digital, then I think you actually have desktop technology and desktop best practices in advertising sort of declining in their efficacy. And I actually, last comment I'll make is I've had many arguments with a lot of folks in the industry about the end of desktop and the fact that it will decline at some point. I mean, it will literally die off, and you'll be left with all mobile devices. Yeah.
In fact, Business Insider just came out with some research recently that said increasingly consumers are seeing the tablet as their primary computing device. And the other comment I'd emphasize just
and the Windows 8 launch is obviously going to really accelerate that.